And welcome back everyone to Danganronpa. Last time we did the class trial, found out that Leon was guilty as we all expected. He got executed and basically now we're a bit of a mourning state right now. And it's unfortunate to say the least, but what can you say? Funny thing that just happened before we get into this episode, I recorded this episode. And this is my second time recording it. Reason being, I screwed up with the audio. When you're ever recording these things, people, always double check your audio. Because my audio for this game was fine. It's just the game audio didn't show up. And I'm really upset with myself right now. But moving forward. Let's go to the bathroom and wait. What's It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. It's like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us... Oh, I almost forgot! Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Let alone Makoto's, since, you know, it's his shower and all. I didn't have time to mourn Saika and Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I had to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. So sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. A little harsh, much, Saka.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Saika's room? Well, just staying in there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would just hurt as much. Plus, I decided I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll all find a way out.
you got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. You have a point there, Byakuya. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Saika made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do something like that. Hang on a sec.
Talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever expected. They took over Hope's Peak Academy, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top of it all is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything had been planned out, down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. To find them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to leave will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. Oh, Chihiro. She's such a sweetie. I don't want to kill anyone else. Huh? Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. She's got a point. I mean, yeah, we killed him, but it's more of like, I don't know, hard to describe point, but it's more of a judicial standpoint, I guess. But...
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it to the mastermind.
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions.
Here comes the bear puns again.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But that is just the beginning. Our despair had only just begun. Chapter 2. Boy's Life of Despair. I like how there's a, little picture of Celeste and right beside her was Gothic. I woke up the next day at Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he going to do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with the goal in mind, he began it. Oh boy.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
This music though. But it's like, no shocker, Taka is the only one that's involved. Everyone else is just looking, what the hell is going on? I mean, it looks like Asahina might be involved, but it looks more just like, what the heck?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't that feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one to keep us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto.
Yaha!
Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me, or am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. I mean, there were parts of my life where exercise did make me cry, especially for my black belt exam. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. No better than the Iron Fist, though. Am I right, people? Unless you're Netflix and you cancel it. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like a kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. I just got to the point. Did you really Oh, that's my code. God damn it. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you. A whole new world. I mean, I had to say it. A whole new world?
you guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. Ain't that the truth, Monokuma? Ain't that the truth?
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. And there he goes. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But, a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get out?
I wonder about
That
that.
seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up in the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that.
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Alright, well. Oops, I'm bad. Seeing as though I kinda did a chunk of this already. Alright, Asahiro, quickly tell us what you gotta say. Hey Makoto, do you see what's inside the display case? Bad! This is super bad, man! What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come up by and use it as use it to send a message. Huh? Oh, I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. If you ever get struck with intelligence, I only you would think it's a bad thing. Yes. Alright. Yes, we have a second floor. Woo! Sorry if I have a little bit of an attitude this episode. I'm still mad at myself for screwing up like this recording so badly. Like I'm so upset. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Like a pool. A pool with a Gatling gun.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool, a pool, a pool, a pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. He just seems way more excited than usual.
Okay.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting mad just thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Celeste? The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now open. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. I mean, if you want to look at it like that, I guess. Chihiro? Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No, I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms are here for all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Oh. hell? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... Oh, I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? It's a pretty weird phobia, though. I don't know, she could have been bullied in a locker room. I mean, plenty of people have had that happen to them. There are a bunch of pool-related items on the shelf. And a mono coin. Let's check it out. Behind the door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door.
Uh-huh.
However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room. The same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? It'll be all tuka.
just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. It'd be more than just that, Asahina. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. Yes. Tell her, Fujisaki. But what happens if someone loans that handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and then what would get them into the girl's locker room? Would it not? That never even occurred to me! To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. At this very moment, loading your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. They're so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else there, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age you try humping a plastic bottle. Okay, Monokuma, I don't know what you've seen in the real world, but man, if I've heard a story like that, I'd be a little concerned. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and woman were to decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by coming, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay then, the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. Huh? How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I mean, I'm not gonna deny, like, instead of swimming for me, it's more so running, but I think it's the same principle. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Alright. Well, that pretty much covers our room, basically, right here. Yep. Alright. Onwards to the library! Also, we have a third floor, apparently. But there's no access, so... And as per usual, everything's all tightly locked up, so no access to the outside. A neat little library. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I want to do much reading in. Yeah, most libraries are pretty well lit. You also see a laptop right here, next to you. It looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Maybe Chihiro could do something, maybe. You know, she is the ultimate programmer. Maybe she could, like, try to fix it or something. What do you gotta say, Hifumi? I'm absolutely shocked! How come?
Damnation!
I have all these books here and not one of the copies or any of my works! well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? I've seen plenty of libraries with comics, Toko. Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. Jeez, Toko just wants to make enemies with everyone. You just don't get it! Not at all! I do get it. And with that face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Case in point, Toko, you were just like a closet mean girl. Like you feel like you're a victim, and when people try to get to know you, you're actually just a girl with attitude. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Now hear this. Appearance means nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. That might be a little bit of a euphemism. Don't know.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Also, I just noticed this, like, Hifumi's tie is like an up arrow. It's pretty cute. Alright, Byakuya, what do you gotta say? But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's most interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. And then you, Toko. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention just yet. Indeed. There's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write here, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. Oh, he's not firing shots.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Jeez. So someone should just burn it all. Okay, that's a little too far. I am highly against book burning there, Toko, and you as like a writer should like not even say something like that. That's just too far. Oh, the lady doth protect too much? Methinks. I bet you're secretly in the boy on boy action. Boy on boy? I don't care if it's an anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Highly doubt it, Toko. Highly doubt it. Ugh, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Ugh, you insulted me, and you insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Alright, and then we have this letter right here. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter? What's this? Havoc Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? We shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. But Makoto, with our situation right now, we need to know as much about the school as much as we can get.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal in a dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Havoc Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long and proud history as an institution of higher learning with the full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem
Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say the letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying that Hope's Peak closed at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on a little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked at stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
that must have all been a part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all here. Someone who could have created a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
if it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already been closed down. That is true, you know. That would explain why no one else can be in the school at all. That would be a nice little simple solution, it's true. But then, what about the other part? The decision was not easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control had to make it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had closed. If there is a connection between that, what's happening to us now, if the two events are in fact connected, uncovering the connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth, right? The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, would that be enough to get us out of here? Or, anyway, now it's a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead us to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back down to the dining hall as soon as possible.
listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library!
okay.
And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and the bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like it. Ha ha ha!
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that the going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in
What?
the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse? Or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. Hey. Well, Celeste is just, trying to, adapt here, people. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. The air seems to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this mastermind's plan to give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? What you think of there, Byakuya?
This, as such, soon the doors to the Okay then. Sweet.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Monokuma Theater! Mr. Monokuma! Mr. Monokuma! Do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average, too. My reflexes are okay. Not great. Not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends. Maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy and paste. Hence why we got the scissors and what might be glue that just got added to the Monokuma Theater. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet. Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
More than likely for the rules.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. He must be referring to yesterday's loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibitive. But right now, I must need to hurry up and head back to breakfast. So let's do that. Oh yeah, and we got our nameplate back. That's nice. Oh, there's the bathhouse open.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Oh no. That's not good. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the keen authoritariness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is? I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's orders, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting! Hifumi reappeared with a tray in his hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I empathetically decline. You're not my type at all. And after yesterday, why would he? It's all about the law of causality, basic instinct, and act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could to the wall. That went from 0 to 100 real fast.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at the coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, further imagine I reply, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, Along with my tea, they may also bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review the menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I had to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even further? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch!
That does not matter! Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine! Give her... You went a little German there with that. Man, just... She went from 100 to 200 now with that.
Say what?
I think Celeste is starting to crack. And Hifumi is definitely acting like a pig now. You're a little piggy, we'll bring her right out! I do love corrosion. Huh? You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I hate to have her as an enemy. Agreed, Makoto. Seriously, man, she's one serious chick. And agreed again. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But... Bad news, everyone! There was a mystery afoot! Oh, no.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refused to leave his room. Oh, no. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed up himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. You want to talk. Okay, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm going to keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to the second floor to check something out. Yo, Celeste. Celeste, aren't you going to help look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
As for me...
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay. Aren't you kind of being selfish? Just a little bit, yeah. Yo, Hifumi, move your ass. Byakuya's gone. We gotta look for him. Ah, Mr. Aggie, what's going on? Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What?
What? That's not good at all.
However,
this little piggy needs to. I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. To bless this undeserving swine with such an honor, I will serve you with all my heart and soul. Okay, good luck with that. Hifumi's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. Alright. Oops, my bad. And thankfully, thanks to our hint, we know where to go. To the second floor. What's up, Gary?
Hey,
So you thought to come here too? Huh?
so...
If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you could probably guess where he is right now, right? Huh? What was it Byakuya was interested in again? He was in the library, so might as well check. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Here we go, everyone. Byakuya! He's alright. Of all things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
You know, Byakuya, you could have dealt with this a lot easier if you just went to breakfast, told everyone you were going to the library to read for a bit, and then boom, that's it. Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after another. Yo! Byakuya! So this is where you've been hiding. The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What are you reading? A mystery novel. Well, I mean, you know, these investigations do need some help at some point.
well,
Well, wait. So are you going to use that what you're learning is there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? Byakuya, man. What's up with you? You gotta, like, make everyone hate you just even more now?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course, I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. You're enjoying this, which is a bit creepy, to say the least. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. I mean, there's a big difference between, like, a killing game and enjoying it, whereas someone like me, who wants to go on Survivor, wants to audition to be on it, and, like, you know, be an entertaining villain. There's a big difference there. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this strange killing game. Damn you! What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up! But it is a game. It is a game of life or death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right. It is a zero-sum game. Huh?
are you okay with this?
It is a part of the game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
You mean like a kind of an elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So in other words,
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can only be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. Oh boy. We got like a psychopathic Seto Kaiba over here. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility they may lose, am I right? You know, it's kind of interesting looking at Celeste and our progeny over here. They definitely have a lot of similarities to each other, especially with like how they see this game.
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from the Togumi Hair parents. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it? I might agree with you there, Yasuhiro.
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply is impossible.
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. He's just like asking to get his ass kicked.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Don't make me repeat
Like
myself.
I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but... Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, and he has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it's a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seem to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won. I wouldn't say you're the same, but you definitely are on the same wavelength.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close. Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is...
That's horrific.
Friends? Who decided that?
Huh?
We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies. Byakuya, though, it's like, you gotta have some allies in this game. Otherwise, no one's gonna look after you. No one's gonna, have your back. But, you know...
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say it, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Rude!
I'm sorry.
Oh, Chihiro, just ignore him.
Stop fucking around!
Hey, shithead, you get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? Oh, so you're back to pretend to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it, you're fucking dead!
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm! How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Wasted time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. I mean, that is a possibility, but I don't know. Could there be more than one murder? And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
So who's our Judas then, in this case? Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. But was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then. But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like any of you would care even if I was gone, right? You just love to play victim, don't you? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that. You just think you don't think that. I know someone likes to play victim, but this is just totally out there. Okay, so I don't know if it's just me trying to, agree with anyone who disagrees with Toko, but I do agree with Yasuhiro on this. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait! Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Yeah, she's got a point there. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Free time! Alright, everyone. So at this point, I think I'm gonna call it here. We'll enjoy free time in the next episode with two people I definitely know who I'm gonna talk to. I want to get to know everyone. I know, you know, people die and stuff, but hopefully I get to know the people well enough to get some more abilities for the trials, because I definitely need something to help me with that one particular risen one, because my god, that was the death of me last time. But anyway, everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully this is the episode I'm going to upload. I don't want to do a third time with this. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. See ya next time, everyone.